Becoming a foster parent isn't necessarily difficult, but it does require some work and commitment.
There are classes, an application process, background checks, an in-home inspection, plus a series of very in-depth interviews. Newswatch 12's Aaron Maxson followed one family who is new to Southern Oregon to see what it takes to become a certified foster parent.
The Mitchells are a family of four, a mom, a dad, a son, and a daughter. And these four put family first, so much so that they want to expand their family by providing a foster home. But the process of becoming a foster parent includes some things many people never talk about, even within their own family.
This one particular baby, I really did feel like I gave birth to him, and it was really hard to let him go. But the parents did what they needed to do, and that's their baby, and that's what you do. That's the whole point.
Rebecca and Chris Mitchell and their two kids are ready.
I was always a baby person my whole life.
They're on the board with the Department of Human Services in Josephine County to foster a newborn.
Do you have a baby for a month, 2 months, 3 months, and you're loving that baby and nurturing that baby and touching the baby and feeding the baby? Those things are impacting them for the rest of their life.
That baby could come at any time, as the Mitchells have completed all the steps, becoming certified Oregon foster parents.
Typically, what people can plan on is 6 months from beginning to end.
The couple attended mandatory classes, filled out an application, had background checks, passed a home inspection, and sat through the Safe Home study.
It's a series of anywhere from 4, 5, 6 interviews in the home.
There's an interview with the children, one with each parent.
It was very personal, and I didn't mind it.
And then a couples interview. This part of the process is the most different from what the Mitchells experienced in California when they fostered there.
We were just paper, just paperwork.
You can hide a lot on paper. It's a lot harder to hide those little things about yourself when you're talking with somebody.
DHS foster care certifier Bob Hendrick says that's exactly why they do the in-person interviews.
Then we're right there on the spot, and we can ask them about it and draw out from them exactly what it is that we need to know.
And Bob needs to know a lot.
We even go into sexual compatibility, financial stability. We want to know all these things that impact people as a couple.
Of course, this comes several weeks, even months into the process, so there is a relationship established between the families and their certifier.
It's not as if some stranger's just going to come in and start probing about our sex life.
But the conversation about sex, that is what most people remember.
Are you satisfied with your sexual relationship? And how satisfied are you? It's not just like, are you satisfied, yes or no? It's like, are you very satisfied, somewhat satisfied, barely satisfied, not satisfied? I don't know.
It's just a little odd.
Yeah,
it
it's
seems a little odd. And you know, honestly, what I'm finding out, or as we're going through this, they just really want to be thorough.
With Chris and Rebecca, they're exactly the type of foster parents I would want to have. People who aren't naive to the way of the world, who have experienced things in their life, but are totally compassionate, empathetic towards others, who have a true heart for the children.
And having passed each part of the process, the Mitchells are now ready to open their hearts and their home. Chris and Rebecca are still waiting for their first placement in Oregon, but we've been invited back for those first few days to see how foster families settle in when the dynamics completely change. So you can look forward to that in the near future on Newswatch 12. And if you want to learn more about foster care and how to become a foster parent, you can always head to our website at kdrv.com.